We're live.
Hey everybody, it's Keely. I'm here live from Still with a Kiss. I'm back from New York. I went to New York to see my son. And just FYI, I think a lot of people in Oklahoma are not very familiar with the geography of New York. New York is very big, and there's New York City, and then there's Western New York. My son's in Western New York, totally different thing. Not like New York City at all, but it's gorgeous. We had a wonderful time. Can't wait for him to come home for fall break, already counting down the days. I wasn't gone that long, was I, Jeannie? Yeah, it was a short trip. Y'all didn't even know I was gone. I didn't even miss a Tuesday Live. But in the meantime, show them what all came in, Jeannie.
Pan over here.
Yeah, we got a hot mess going on over here. Well, we've got Christmas kits. We've got Mode, Rowan. This is another display I need to put together for...
There's 2 displays there.
Yeah, it's a mess. But I can't show you it until October 1st. I was looking just to verify. Damn call. Stop it. Well,
Okay, we're back.
Okay, sorry, telemarketers interrupting my jam here. Now, I guess people in trouble. Yeah, Rowan has an international launch of the season. For a reason, is international brand, and things arrive at different places, different times. That way, everybody's on the same playing field, and we all launch on October 1st. So therefore, this new merchandise that's sitting here, love to open the boxes and show you. Can't do it till October 1st. That's the rules, which I appreciate. Because I remember the one year, we didn't get our magazines. I was fit to be tied. Yeah, they knew that they had screwed up bag. Like, can't launch unless everybody has a magazine. Well, I went online. I caught a lot of people already selling this online. Well, guess what? They just, Yeah, I'm sorry. I was the narc. I had to do it. But it's not right. It's not fair. So don't buy from cheaters. Wait till October 1st. Nobody likes a cheater. I follow the rules. Well, I know when to, okay, everybody's laughing at me. Okay, well, I know when to break the rules when they're stupid. But this one is, because I know what it feels like to be the person who doesn't have something. I have it, and yeah, we could open it up, show it to you, but that's not cool. We're not going to be that person. Yeah. Try to be a good person. The struggle some days is hard, but yeah, I try to be a good person. In the meantime, I do have something I can show you. I haven't even opened it yet. This is real live, videos when Keely has a knife out. Anything could go wrong. Jeannie's not getting too close for a reason. There's certain things I'm not allowed to do. Sharp instruments is usually on that list. All right. We got a new shipment of Enorme in from Louisa Harding. This is really big, beautiful, bulky stuff. Look how pretty it is. We have a one skein scarf that we make with it that's really cute. Is that color new? I think it might be. Yeah, this color's new. Okay. Yeah, we have had this one before. That's what our sample's made out of. Yeah. This one's new. They're always adding new colors. This one's new. That's an unusual color. Look at it. Ooh. That's cool. That is a really cool blend of colors. And then the last one down here, I think we've had before. Yeah, but it's, you can tell why it sells. Yeah. You blue people, blue and purple people. So yeah, some more Enorme came in. Now I lost my list. Oh, the most exciting thing that I couldn't show you last week because I'm not a cheater is the Christmas kits. We knew what they were, but we were not about to unveil and spoil the surprise for everybody. But this is the Christmas design from Sirdar for the crochet along. It starts, I think, October 8th, if I'm not mistaken. October. Go sign up. It'll tell you when. So right now, it's just kind of the introduction to the project. It has 15 skeins of bonus DK, which is actually a nice yarn. Just because it's acrylic doesn't mean it's junk. Don't let the chain stores fool you. That acrylic is junk. Our acrylic is not junk. Jeannie's been busy.
A little bit.
She's been doing a few things.
The blanket.
But she kind of got slowed down a little bit because she had to make herself
a
gnome with a spider. Isn't it cute? And this is done with our new Keystone yarn from Germantown. It is also acrylic. It's $9 for a 100-gram ball. Good price. And like when she brought it in my office, I said, that doesn't even look like it was made with acrylic. It looks so nice.
Wool and acrylic.
Oh, I'm sorry. It does have a little bit of wool with it. The little bit of wool takes that kind of edge out of it. But it really is nice, and it's good for crafty things like this.
Really cute.
This is it has a really creative name. It's Gnome and Spider, right? Not Gnome with Spider. Halloween Gnome and Spider. Kind of, what you'd think it would be from Firefly Crochet. Sometimes it's nice when it makes sense and it's not something like, what is that even? I love some of these names. I'm like, am I that stupid that I don't know what half this stuff is? Because some of the names they come up with colors and names of stuff makes me feel pretty ignorant. How about you? Yeah. Exactly. Okay, so I know I'm not alone on that. Surely, I don't consider myself an imbecile, but
Sometimes.
maybe I am.
Not true, but sometimes the name is like, whoo. Okay.
Yeah, I'll try not to name things that make you feel, inept. That is not our goal here. So maybe something simple like Halloween gnome and spider wins. It was time to update our samples that we're doing for the beginner class with different yarns because we like to change them around. This is our second project that we do in beginning, knitting and crochet. So if you come, you make like just a one stitch scarf, and this is the next one, and this is where for knitting we introduce purl stitches. It's a great project because you have rounds of knit, rounds of purl. Rounds of knit really helps you kind of build that muscle memory. It's important if you're going to proceed. Is if you can't knit and purl without really thinking about it, just naturally, just automatically do it, then it's hard to move from there. And this is just, it's going to go really nice with my shirt knot. It's just a simple loop, or you could loop it around again when it's super cold out. And then this is the crochet version. And we've done these with jewel spun with wool, chunky. And it's nice, one skein project. So if you want to make these and you're not a beginner, you can. It's just a good little gift.
Go really fast.
Go fast. Yeah, and it's our pattern. I need to update it for the new yarn. That's something laying on my desk and I got back to do, which I have not had time to do yet, but we will have that shortly. So just watch, or just ask. And it's the type of thing that if you're buying a skein of jewel spun, just let us know. We'll pop the pattern in for you. It is no big deal. What else was I going to show up here? Is that it?
I think so.
Well, we can talk about the October knit along. I talked about it before, but boy, everybody's really getting excited. I know I am. This is the October knit along. It's not hard to make, is it, Jeannie?
No, it's really cool.
It's knit. It's purl. Looks like you pick up some stitches. Mm-hmm. Picking up stitches is not terrible.
No, and 3 needle bind off on the shoulders.
Okay, that's not hard. There's not really even much shaping, is there?
There's not even a side seam.
No side seam. Oh, that's cool. See how it has the kind of garter? That is really flattering. That gives it that definition of a seam without having to seam. And is there maybe a little shaping here for the arm, like casting on some stitches?
Yes,
Not much.
I think so. I think you cast on a few, but not very many.
And this is just a 1-row stripe, which wasn't hard to do, was it?
No.
No.
It was actually really easy because you're using 2 different colors. So you knit 1 row, and then you slide your needle to the other end and knit that one.
So if you don't like purling,
Yes.
if you don't like purling, this may be the thing for you. You work it flat, and you don't really have to do much purling if you're doing the stripe. Now, if you opt to do the one with like a color-changing yarn, like a Noro or something that shifts in colors, different story. Then you will be purling. But yeah, so not a lot of purling. You will have to probably
No.
Up here, you might have to purl.
Yes, I think you do.
Oh, come on. Now, so if you hate purling, you can make it that far.
Yeah, there's not much to do.
You can make it that far. And it's just such a fun, it's worsted weight. We have so many options of yarns at all different price points. So this is a sweater. I think it's flattering on so many. And if you did want to add a little bit more to the sleeve, you just go a little bit more at the band, right?
Yep.
Simple. So join us. It's going to be a lot of fun. Also, be watching out for our Ghouls Night Out. Have you signed up yet? We've got some fun planned. Jeannie is going to skip out on us because she's going on a trip with her husband. Yay and yay at the same time. I just got
Kind of rethinking that.
Jeannie's rethinking that. Yeah, I just got back from a trip with my husband. We all know how that goes. It's fun and frustrating, and yeah, I'm sure you drive each other crazy. That's why I try traveling with Carrie. But Carrie and I are cooking up something really fun for our activities. We have another murder mystery. I'm not going to spoil it just yet. What we're doing, going to be a lot of fun. So if you haven't signed up, do. The date is
The 17th.
Jeannie knows because she's going to be gone. 17th, Friday 17th, 4 to 8. Be there, be square. We have a lot of good times when we have parties. We have a lot on our schedule. We've got that. We've got our game night. Boy, was that fun last time. We had so much fun. You win prizes. Our Christmas party is always a hoot. So go sign up. Come and join us. Join us for a knit along. We're going to have a good time. Have I missed anything?
Not that I know of.
Well, unfortunately, our next Tuesday is on September 30th, and Rowan launches on the 1st. So I don't know what we're going to talk about. I'm sure something will happen. We'll have to kick that all out. Wow, why couldn't that wind up on Tuesday? But yeah, we'll save it for you. Watch out October 1st, and we'll see you next week. Bye.